The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage of Lady Railer basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, call 217-732-6211, or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. James Siddons, a proud supporter and fan of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball. Lincoln Heating and Cooling. Carrier, turn to the experts. With 24-hour emergency service available, call 217-735-5835. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Renew Consignment and Thrift Shop, where you'll find something new and different every time you visit, featuring home furnishings, clothing, collectibles, and so much more. Find them on TikTok and Facebook or stop by 201 South Sangamon Street in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
We scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
We're back.
We get Jolie back, and she's right on spot tonight, getting us back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Lights going out here at Roy S. as we get set for the starting lineups. They did leave enough light on, so hopefully Coach will be able to see her paper and her phone.
And I did remember my glasses.
There you go.
That's a good start. All right. So that's number 2 for Bloomington will be Christina Leonard, which she's a 5'7" sophomore. And the next starter is number 11, Lauren Shuey. She's a guard, 5'5", a sophomore. Number 14, Josie Skeet, a 5'7" freshman. Next up for Bloomington is number 20, Ariana Bush, a 5'7" junior. And the last starter is number 32, Christiana Rose, a 6-foot senior. Love it. Love that hype video.
And now the starting lineups for the Lincoln Lady Railers.
And for the Lincoln Lady Raiders. Senior guard 6, number 1, Terrence Stolzenberg. Next starter for the Lady Railers, number 4, Becca Heitzig. Next guard up, number 5, Chloe Froby. And our big forward of 5'5", Jenna Bowman. And last but not least, our other forward, who's what, 5'7".
Tori T-Rex Garrett.
G.G. Garrett. We are small, but we play with heart and smarts. I gotta tell you that. That's all. That's what's important.
I'm a little concerned about this official close to us. He was struggling just to run across the floor. Poor guy.
We got the lights flickering on and off.
Froby
that's Jay's fault.
Froby to jump it up against Rose. Christina Rose. Because some of these girls shrunk. Seriously, I went on the State Farm Classic website and got the roster, and the sizes were smaller on the roster they provided us tonight. Froby in the corner, Bowman, baseline Bowman, 3 on the way. No, air ball, too strong. Jenna Bowman still trying to get that shot going down on a consistent basis, and Bloomington throws the ball away in the backcourt against the Lincoln press. Just joined us, 7:42 to go here in the first quarter. No score between Lincoln and Bloomington here at Roy S. Tomorrow night it'll be Lincoln and SHG here at Roy S. Stolzenberg, Froby, long 3 on the way up. No, wouldn't roll in. Heitzig almost with the rebound down underneath it. Ball stolen away. Froby steals it away. Drives in the lane, step through the trap. Ball knocked out of bounds, Lincoln basketball.
Well,
Bloomington has yet to get the ball across the timeline. Inbounds Froby in the volleyball line. Bowman. Froby, Stolzenberg. Garrett's posted in the middle. Bloomington looks like they're in a 1-2-2 into Garrett's. A nice baseline pass. Bowman throws it up. Got fouled. Got punched right in the nose. Or hit in the mouth. One of the two. Sure. I mean, it was not intentional. So, no.
I'm surprised Jenna just normally smiles, too. Like, so you...
Bowman at the free throw line. Up and good.
Got it.
1-0 Lincoln, 7:11 to go here in quarter number 1. Senior Jenna Bowman at the line. Second one up and back of the iron, no good. Rebound Garrett's Bowman. Out front Heitzig. Stolzenberg. Again, Bloomington looks like they're in a 3-2 or 1-2-2. Heitzig baseline up and good. Becca Heitzig with that typical 8-10 footer. 3-0 Lincoln. Bloomington really struggling in the backcourt. Bus.
That's almost a 5-second call. So,
and
yeah.
Michael Donnelly's got to use a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Let's see if he uses a 60 or a 30. And it looks like it is going to be a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. And that will give us a chance to let you know about some of our fine sponsors. Schneider Masonry, Tartar Brothers Mechanical, the LMH Community Health Collaborative for improving the health of the people in the communities it serves. Find them on Facebook to learn more about offerings such as the LMH Trailblazers Walking Program on Wednesdays. Coach, while we have a timeout here early in the game, let's check the Me Realty list of the game. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. If you're looking to buy, check the listings at MeRealty.com. 3 keys to tonight's basketball game.
Wow, let's see. I think offensively, we've got to do a better job on the boards. We're not getting a lot of second chances. So I think tonight we've got to really work. We're not truly outsized tonight, so I think we really got to work on that. And then defensively, I think we're still not kind of in groove with our defense. So
Froby, long 3, short rebound, Heitzig. And ball knocked away, and Bloomington's got it, and here they come. The basketball near the timeline goes to Bus. And ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll go Lincoln basketball. Go ahead.
Yeah, and defensively, I think we're doing we're adapting the 1-2-2 a little bit to see some different looks with it. And so I think we just got to work on that and get our flow going. And the last but not least, I think we just need to have fun, relax. I feel like they've got a lot of pressure on them this year. They just got to remember why they started and what they're playing for and relax and have fun with the game.
Our energy level looks a lot better tonight than what it did Tuesday night. Inside Garrett's going to turn around. And Heitzig, 3 on the way. No! Went in and out and came right back out. Rebound Lauren Shuey. Or excuse me, Christina Leonard. Skeet at the center circle. Goes to Shuey. Shuey to Skeet. Back out front, Shuey. They go to Buss. Buss left wing. Against the Lincoln 1-2-2. Froby the point sagging in to cover the middle. Shot up and no good by Josie Skeet. Missed the shot. Or take it back. It was Lauren Shuey missed the shot. Here comes Lincoln the other way. Stolzenberg. Froby. Out front, Heitzig. Becca goes inside Garrett's in the middle of the defense and got fouled going up for the shot. Buss with the foul, and Garrett's going to go to the line for 2.
And again, she's got those pink shoes on. I'm starting to think you're onto something there, Jay, with the pink shoes.
Fly under the radar as far as the officials are concerned. Up and no good. Back of the iron.
That's a rare miss by Tori Garrett. She's a great free throw shooter. I think she'll nail this one, next one.
Lincoln up 3-0, 5:16 to go here in the first quarter. Second one up and got it. That makes it 4-0. A little bit of a slow start here. Lincoln playing good defense, though, has really hounded Bloomington. Bloomington still in the backcourt. Shuey across to Skeets. They go inside Rose. Rose, Shuey. Shuey out front, gets it to Buss. Rose posted down in the lane and no good. They went to Leonard. Leonard free throw line, hounded by Froby. Froby picks her pocket. It's off to the races. Here comes Chloe. Left-handed layup. Got fouled up and good.
Good left hand there by Chloe Froby.
Froby with the lefty up and count it, and the harm. Second team foul on Bloomington.
And if you're watching defensively, it almost looks like we're in a 2-3 instead of a 1-2-2 as we're sagging in the middle.
Foul was on Lauren Shuey, and that is her first. Froby up and got the freebie. Give Chloe 3 on the evening. Shuey in the backcourt. Oh, and Stolzenberg putting pressure on the ball there. Shuey still in the backcourt. Ball narrowly stolen by Stolzenberg. Skeets the freshman. Heitzig steps in the lane and ran into Rose and her teammate Bowman and couldn't get to the basketball. So it'll be Bloomington ball underneath their own basket. Leonard to inbound the basketball. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Leonard out front to Christina Rose. Christiana Rose almost had it stolen. Rose down the lane, throws it up, no good. Wild shot on the floor. Bowman picks it up, and Lincoln on the run. Ahead to Froby, overthrew her, and Froby couldn't save it. Back to Bloomington. .4:29 to go. Lincoln up 7-0. Bloomington length of the floor to go. They go to Josie Skeet, the freshman. Buss. Shuey throws the ball away and saved by Skeets to Heitzig. Heitzig throws the ball away. Shuey stepped in the passing lane. Here comes Bloomington the other way. Leonard into Rose. Rose layup time, no good. Rebound battle for Garrett and Rose go down. And here comes Bowman the other way. Bowman, Stolzenberg, Bowman, 5-footer up, no good. Gets her own board up, good. Bloomington in the backcourt. Oh, and Skeets nearly picked by Heitzig. Shuey and stolen by Stolzenberg. Here comes Taryn. Taryn will wait for the troops. Goes inside Garrett's 5-foot turnaround. Good. Good look by Stolzenberg. A good cut by Garrett's, and Tori got the bucket. 11-0 Lincoln. Stolen again. Froby up and good. Stolzenberg is causing all sorts of havoc in the backcourt, and Michael Donnelly's got to take another timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll send it back to the WLCN studios for 60 seconds. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball on 96.3 FM.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
Back at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, 3:32 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln's defense has caused a lot of havoc for Bloomington, especially Taryn Stolzenberg. She's got several picks, and even the balls that Lincoln didn't get, we've got hands on, knocked them out of bounds. So Bloomington struggling just to get the ball across the timeline. Leonard in the trap, nearly threw the ball away, and now they get it across the timeline. Skeets out front, Shuey.
Taryn doing a nice job adding some pressure there.
Shuey to Buss. And two of their backcourt players and a hold. Two of their backcourt players are a freshman and sophomore. That may explain part of it. Foul is on Chloe Froby, her first, and the team's first of the first quarter. Shuey in the backcourt. In the backcourt will work against Froby, and now Froby extends as the point out front. They go Skeets in the corner, Leonard. Leonard back out front, Shuey, looking for Rose in the paint, tries to throw it in there, got it into her. She bowls her way down the lane against Garretts and got the bucket. She just absolutely turned, put her shoulder down, and went to the hole.
She did.
13-2, Bloomington breaks the ice. Bowman had a wide open three, didn't take it in the corner, Heitzig dribbles baseline against the zone. Bowman down the lane, kick out Stolzenberg to Froby. Froby around the screen from Garretts. Back to Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg didn't take the three to Garretts. Down the lane. No, Bowman three off the wing. Up and good. A collision concept three-pointer for Jenna Bowman. It's 16-2. Bloomington in the backcourt. Now Leonard trapped, gets it across to Skeets. Skeets will get it across the timeline. Against the defense. Heitzig with a paw on it there. Skeets with the long lefty three, got it. The freshman nails the long three at 16-5. 2:09 to go here in the first quarter. Heitzig goes into Garretts. Garretts, Bowman again. Back out front, Heitzig. Little triangle action going on here on the right wing. Froby, left wing, three on the way, up and in and out, no good. Garretts batted the ball, and Bloomington knocked it out of bounds last. Piper Whiteman into the basketball game for Lincoln, and TG going to take a seat on the bench. I'd say next to Coach Rohr, but Coach Rohr rarely sits down, and Coach Farmer's too far away. Heitzig, three out of the corner, up no good. Ball on the floor. Whiteman comes out of there with it. Bowman around the horn. They go Stolzenberg. Rainbow three. No good. Skying for the rebound was Heitzig. Bowman, Stolzenberg, down the lane. Kick Froby. Froby three on the way. Right wing, short. Leonard going to come out of there with it. Frenzied action here on the Lincoln side. Buss across the timeline on the ball. Batted away. Heitzig dribbles through the traffic. Stolzenberg, step back three, up, good! Taryn Stolzenberg off the right wing, a collision concept three. It's 19-5. Ball batted away by Stolzenberg. Froby up and good! Boy, Taryn Stolzenberg's defense tonight has been outstanding.
Yeah, she's really bringing a spark to that, especially to the wing, and putting a lot of pressure on the press here.
You know, we talked about that Tuesday night about not seeing the spark and about not seeing the emotion.
Yeah.
But it is present tonight. You can tell.
Yeah. No, they're playing with a lot more intensity.
There's a lot more intensity, a lot more purpose. Yes, you're right. I mean, it's obvious. Froby up and got it. Froby with 8 on the evening. It's 22-5. Minute 10 to go here in the first stanza. Skeets in the backcourt, nearly threw the ball away. Into the game for Bloomington, number 44, Madison Embry, a 6-foot sophomore. They've got a lot of underclassmen on this basketball team. Skeets in trouble, gets it to Embry, nope, stolen away. Ahead to Froby, here comes Chloe, layup time, got it. Chloe with double figures, give her 10 in the first quarter, 51 seconds to go here in the quarter. Stolzenberg again, holy moly. Froby up, no good. And a push before the shot. I think it's gonna be a 2-shot foul anyway.
Yeah, it should be. Should be a 2, well.
No, we had 4 fouls. They had 4 fouls. That should be their 5th.
I think that should be bonus. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
45 seconds to go. Taryn Stolzenberg like a shark in the water.
She is hungry tonight.
Froby up and no good. And
I don't know what happened there.
oops.
We just won't talk about that one. How about that?
Second one up and rolled it around, no good. And I think it's going to be a foul on Skates, who hit Froby at the free throw line. You don't see a foul that often on a rebound free throw, and she just absolutely pushed her back out beyond the three-point line.
Before it even hit the rim, she came charging in and just pushed her out of the. So she's going to get two more shots.
I take that back. They called it on Shuey. Sorry, they called it on Shuey.
It should have been number 11.
Yeah, that was, and it's her third foul. Woo. That's their primary. That's one of their primary ball handlers right there.
Yeah.
And Froby going to go back to the free throw line for 2 more attempts at the free throw. You might want to get Chloe out of here after the game because I may have to pick at her about that air ball free throw. Up and good.
I'm not sure their coach understands the foul, but listeners at home, if you're watching, you can't cross into the free throw line and box out the shooter till it hits the rim, and she came flying in just as soon as she released it.
And it was more than a box out. I mean, she shoved her back. Yeah, she shoved her back beyond the three-point line.
And here we are, we're still.
Michael Donnelly's got a young basketball team. He's got some talent, got some size. Just struggling against this veteran Lincoln team, and Froby nails them both. And that'll bring TG back in the basketball game, this time for Taryn Stolzenberg. Taryn Stolzenberg with a heck of a first quarter.
Defensively has done amazing. That's the type of intensity and pressure and energy we need at the top of this press.
Skeets Embry, back to Skeets. Shuey stays in the basketball game, and the ball stolen away again. Froby to Heitzig. Here comes Beckett, 15-footer on the run. Got it. 30 seconds to go. Lincoln up 28-5. Lincoln defense creating offense tonight. Shuey in the backcourt. Skeets, they finally get it across the timeline. Now Lincoln will extend the 1-2-2. Now Froby drops back in. They must be concerned about getting the ball into the post, trying to keep it out of there.
And she did her patented kick. Instead of, if there was a stat for kicking, she would get it.
Froby going to take a seat with 12 points in the opening stanza. And Lincoln up 28-5. Taryn Stolzenberg comes back in. And ran right into Garrett's. Nice defense by Tori Garrett. She and Embry tie it up. And Embry threw it up. Shot won't count. Wasn't any good anyway. 28-5, the Lincoln lead after 1 quarter. We're going to send it back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN FM 96.3.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Back at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where the Red and Green Express got it going in the first quarter, up 28-5. Lincoln starters back out on the basketball floor. Bloomington's got Shuey, one of their top guards, in a little bit of foul trouble. She had 3 fouls in the first quarter, and they've got her sitting on the bench right now. Skeets, Buss, Leonard. They try and work around the Lincoln perimeter and run Rose at the free throw line. Buss.
There,
Froby picked her, thought it had a pocket pick, should have been a travel call.
Yep.
No call. Skeets, baseline Rose. Rose may try and bull her way in against Whiteman. Nope. And foul. I think Piper may get Piper on the reach, or is it going to be TG?
I'm not sure who they're going to pick. I think it could be either one.
I was going to say pick one. It really probably doesn't matter at this point. And it fouls on TG.
Yep.
And that will be her first. And the first of this quarter on the Lady Railers. Bus to inbound, just to the side of the Bloomington bucket. Looks, out front Skeets. Freshman's already knocked down one shot from the wing. That a 3. Hands it off Leonard. Leonard, out front Bus. Bus drives on Stolzenberg, down, up, and no good. And Whiteman probably going to get called for this one, I think.
I think you might be right. Piper just needed to get her body a little bit more square when she came into attack. She was on the side and got her with the body. So
second foul on this quarter for Lincoln. Whiteman, her first foul. Adriana Bust, free throw line, missed it back of the iron. Or Ariana Bust, pardon me.
Well, it's like me and the Leonard.
You may be right. Who knows? Second win. Up. Could be the French pronunciation. Leonard.
I'm going to say that.
Lincoln coming the other way. One free throw made. It's 28-6. They go into TG. Whiteman out of the corner. 3 on the way. Rainbow got it. Collision concept 3 for Piper Whiteman, who's trying to set a record for arch on her shots. 31-6, the Lincoln lead. Skeets across the timeline. Bloomington doing a much better job now of breaking the press. Skeets against Stolzenberg. And Garrett steps into the passing lane, knocks it away. Stolzenberg and Tarrant holds up, now up the floor. Quickly to Heitzig. Becca thought about driving in, gets inside Whiteman. Whiteman against the bigger Rose. Froby, top of the key, 3, no, short. Rebound, got it herself. Layup time, up and good. Old principal, follow your shot. She did, and it's 33-6. Chloe Froby with 14. In the backcourt, Skeet. Ahead to Embry, to Rose. Rose under the bucket, up and good. And Bloomington did a good job breaking the press and getting the ball up the floor. 33-8 to Lincoln lead. 6:13 to go in the half. Froby, Stolzenberg to Froby. Taryn, 3 on the way. Rainbow, got it. Collision concepts 3. Taryn Stolzenberg, maybe the star of this evening. 6 points. She's knocked down 2 threes and a bunch of steals. Froby nearly had another one there. And Bloomington throws the ball away. The ball goes into the lobby as Piper Whiteman chases it down. She could have come back with a bag of popcorn.
She could have. Maybe some Skittles. Something. She could have got us something.
No, we don't allow Skittles in the gym.
Oh,
Mr. Shealy doesn't like cleaning them up.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Something for Jay and I up here.
Popcorn can be used. He can use the leaf blower on the popcorn. Bowman, Froby looks inside Whiteman. Double post with Garrett's and Whiteman. Garrett's high, Whiteman low. Froby right wing. Bloomington now gone man to man. Froby, corner Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg around the screen. Stolzenberg down the lane. Bowman in the right corner. Bowman around the screen. Nearly traveled. She did.
Yep.
She did. I thought she dragged the pivot foot and the official caught it. 36-8, the Lincoln lead. 5:22 to go in the first half. Skeets, backcourt. Still in the backcourt. Froby picks her pocket. Froby layup time up and good.
Got it.
Poor Josie Skeet, the 5'6" freshman, having to deal with a senior all over and got her pocket picked. And Froby converts the layup, give her 16 in the first half. Skeet's ball kicked this time by Stolzenberg. Is there any limb she hasn't got on a ball so far tonight? I mean, she's kicked the ball. She's stolen several. She's batted a few away.
She hasn't used her head yet. Maybe that'll come.
That'll be next. Oh, got her pocket picked. Froby layup time. Got it. Lauren Shuey back in the basketball game for Bloomington with 3 fouls. And what happens? First play gets her pocket picked and the layup for Chloe Froby. Shuey down the lane, running one-hander from 15. Nope. And Whiteman the rebound. And here comes Piper on the break. Rose all over her, and Piper going to pull it up to Froby. Froby, Bloomington doing some switching. Whiteman falls down. Froby goes down the lane. Layup, got it! Oh, Chloe Froby coming to life. 20 for Froby. 42-8, the Lincoln lead. Leonard against the Lincoln defense. Out front to Buss. Buss goes to Shuey. Shuey looks nearly traveled,
Yeah,
and she did. They got her.
Yep, they did.
Becca Heitzig into the game for Piper Whiteman's going to take a seat. .406 to go in the half. Lincoln up 42-8. If you just joined us, Chloe Froby needed 30 points tonight to tie Steph Reichley's career scoring record and 31 to break, and right now she's got 20. Stolzenberg spin to Bowman. Back out front, Taryn. Stolzenberg in the corner, Bowman. Froby drives, free throw line, step back, nope, gives it back to Heitzig. And they're putting two people on Chloe.
Oh,
great pass inside from Heitzig to Garrett's. Up and good. Heitzig went up. They thought she was going to shoot it. Dishes it off to Garrett's, and it is 44-8. Froby picks her pocket again. Here comes Chloe for the layup. Nearly got fouled, lays it up, good. Lincoln defense is like, what, is somebody chumming the water tonight? It's like a bunch of sharks in a...
They have come out hungry tonight.
A timeout taken by Michael Donnelly of Bloomington, and I don't know what you do at this point. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll tell you about more of our fine sponsors. Grau Incorporated, sponsor of our halftime show, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 Kickapoo Street, North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauincorporated.com. If you go to 1905 South Kickapoo Street, you're not going to find anything, folks. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. You know, some custard sounds good tonight.
You know what? I think so, too. And, hey, can I go ahead and mention this?
Please, go ahead.
Yeah, Lady Railer alum Diane Johnson, again, is putting together, if anybody's interested in sponsoring for WLCN for the regular season and postseason, you can reach out to Diane Johnson. I think your name's going to get mentioned. It'll be $30 a person. So look her up on Facebook, and we'd appreciate the sponsorship for these girls. And Chloe with another steal.
Chloe with another steal. Here she comes up against Skeet. Left-handed layup, up and good. Give Chloe Froby 24. And Diana Johnson will be renting her dad Keith out as a baker for holiday cookies. He does an excellent job, folks.
Yeah.
And everybody's nodding their head here. Yes, Grandpa Keith does an excellent job. Ball stolen away again by Lincoln. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Bloomington basketball. No, we're just kidding. We don't want to ruin our supply of cookies that we get for us.
He does make some good cookies,
he does.
though, I'm telling you.
He does. So if you're needing some holiday baking done, you might just tap on Grandpa Keith, see if maybe he'll make you some cookies, because he does an excellent job. Mia Clark in the basketball game for Lincoln. She knocked it away, and ahead to Froby. Stolzenberg, Froby, layup, got it. 26 for Froby in the first half. It's 50-8, the Lincoln lead. McKinley Knapp also in the basketball game. Lily Holmes in the basketball game. Buss goes down the lane, just throws up an absolutely wild shot. And I think McKinley knocked it out of bounds.
These Lady Railers have come to play tonight. They look a little bit fresh.
Rose, a nice spin move in the lane. Lefty up and good.
That's going to be Lincoln's third foul of the quarter. Give Rose 6.
Rose back the iron, up no good. Ball and Embry and McKinley Knapp tie up. And the ball go Bloomington. Or ball go Lincoln, sorry. Possession arrow favors Lincoln. We've got the possession arrow wrong on the scoreboard, but right on the scorer's table. In the corner, Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg goes into Knapp. Knapp free throw line, lost the ball, and Rose has it, and here they come the other way. Skeets against Froby. Skeets in trouble. She's in trouble now. Picked up her dribble. Gets it to Rose. Rose trying to direct traffic. Gets it to Skeet. Told her to go in the corner. That's not the place you want to go against this defense. And Froby tried to pick the pocket of Rose, and she's going to get called for the reach. That'll be 2 on Chloe Froby. Minute 41 to go here in the half. Lincoln up 50-10. Skeets gets it to Rose. Nice little handoff. Rose down the lane, going to bull her way in again. Throws it up, no good. Rebound batted around. Knapp and Rose batted around, and they say it went off Rose last. Frobe and Stolzenberg, the only starters still in the basketball game for Lincoln. Frobe, Mia Clark. Clark out front, Stolzenberg. Bloomington back in their zone, doing some trapping out front, trying to put more pressure on the ball. Frobe, three on the way, no good, short. Embry the rebound. Clark knocks it out of bounds. Becca Heitzig going to come in for Chloe Frobe. Chloe going to take a seat, looks like maybe for the last part of this half anyway. Chloe will sit down with, 26?
Yep, 26 points.
26 points for the senior. Jenna Bowman, baseline Bowman, going to come back in the basketball game at the scorer's table. She's going to come in for Terrence Stolzenberg. Or, I'm sorry, that was Mason McLeod.
Yeah, I think Mason McLeod's coming in.
My eyes aren't any good anymore either.
Here, Jay, I have some glasses you can borrow, except they're reading glasses, so it might not do you any.
We need to have the girls wear differing some type of headband or hair bow or something where I can tell them apart.
They're blonde hair.
Yeah, they're all blondes about the same size, doggone it.
We gotta do something about that.
Bust down the lane, throws it up, got it! Oh my! She's thrown up some wild shots, and I guess you're going to get one to go in every once in a while. It did. And the foul is on. Foul was on Mason McLeod, her first.
So that'd be the Lincoln Lady Railers' 5th foul of the quarter.
Up and good. So the and one, she gets it 50-13, the Lincoln lead. Gracie Snyder in the basketball game. Gracie had it poked away by Bloomington. It'll stay Lincoln basketball. 38 seconds to go in the half. Lincoln up 50-13. Into Snyder. Snyder. Bloomington double teaming. Snyder gets in the backcourt. Ball was tipped away. Leonard hounding her. And ball thrown out. Ball knocked out of bounds again by Bloomington. Bloomington's defense has really picked up here. McLeod into Snyder. Snyder.
Oh.
Snyder trapped and lost the ball out of bounds.
I'm not sure how that wasn't Lincoln basketball, as it went off. Gracie, tried to pass it and it went off Bloomington, but nonetheless, it's Bloomington basketball and we're back on defense. So let's see if we can turn it into some offense here.
Cece Adams in the basketball game for Lincoln. Buss drives baseline, throws it up and got it. Ariana Buss with a couple of buckets here late in the half. Makes it 50-15. Cece to Clark. Clark got called for the travel. And it's 50-15, 6 seconds on the clock. Skates across the timeline. A long three from the volleyball line. No good. Ball goes into the corner. McLeod runs it down. At the end of the first half, it'll be Lincoln 50 and Bloomington 15. We're going to send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Coach and I will have the Grau Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lady Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer Basketball. WLCN's coverage of Lady Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. James Siddons, a proud supporter and fan of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball. Lincoln Heating and Cooling. Carrier, turn to the experts. With 24-hour emergency service available, call 217-735-5835. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Renew Consignment and Thrift Shop, where you'll find something new and different every time you visit, featuring home furnishings, clothing, collectibles, and so much more. Find them on TikTok and Facebook or stop by 201 South Sangamon Street in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and
some of our fine sponsors, and Lincoln Heating and Cooling, their carrier dealer. We can't forget about them.
Oh.
Plus Uncle James Siddons, a proud supporter and
Uncle
fan
James.
of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball.
I got his Christmas card today. Put it right up on my fridge.
If you've got scoring, let's go ahead and give them the
do.
halftime scoring.
All right, so let's go we'll start with Bloomington. They have 15 points for the half, and we're going to start with Josie Skeet, who had 3. Ariana Buss, who had quite a few throw-ups there and ones this last quarter. So she ended the half with 6. And Christiana Rose, we're gonna say that. Christiana Rose, she had 6. And for your Lincoln Lady Railers, we had Piper Whiteman with 3, Becca Heitzig with 4, Tori Garretts with 5, Jenna Bowman with 6, Terrence Stolzenberg with 6, and Chloe Frobe leading all scores with 26.
And Lauren Shuey in foul trouble, one of their primary ball handlers. She had 3 fouls in the first quarter and hasn't had one since. So we'll see what happens to her in quarter number 3. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. You've been listening to the halftime show courtesy of Ground Incorporated. This is Lincoln Lady Railer basketball on 96.3 FM.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Second half underway. Lincoln had the ball to start the second half. We have a jump ball down here on the Lincoln end of the floor, or excuse me, the Bloomington end of the floor. And it will go to the Lincoln Lady Railers with a score of 50-15. 7:34 to go here in quarter number 3. Heitzig in the corner, Bowman. Bowman back out front to Becca. Becca drives in, great look to Stolzenberg. She kicks it back out, Frobe, 3 on the way. Got it, a Collision Concepts 3. And that's 29 for Chloe Frobe. Bloomington, the basketball, in trouble. Buss in trouble, goes in the corner to Leonard. Leonard drives, 5-footer off the baseline, good. 53-17, the Lincoln lead. Stolzenberg out front, Frobe. Frobe back to Taryn. Taryn long three, rainbow up, no good. Rebound, Heitzig skies, ball knocked out of bounds.
Great rebound there by Becca Heitzig to get on the weak side. She recognized Taryn Stolzenberg's shot and long shot, long rebound.
Bowman off the baseline. That's her shot up, no good. Rebound, ball batted around. Bowman batted to Stolzenberg. Heitzig in the corner, Frobe. Long three on the way, is it? No, short. Rebound, Garrett's TG up and good. 55-17, the Lincoln lead. Skeets, ball batted away by Stolzenberg again. Heitzig nearly had it. Bust the free throw line jumper up, no good. And a rebound, Stolzenberg, and Stolzenberg got fouled by Leonard.
Yeah, nice position there by Taryn. Did a nice box out, released off of it, and drew the displacement foul.
Taryn Stolzenberg, apparently mom gave her 3 or 4 Red Bulls before the game tonight because she has played like a wild woman. Frobe, good pass inside. They go to Garrett's. Nice passing up and good.
Good job.
That was great passing by the Lincoln Lady Railers. Textbook. Backcourt, Shuey stolen by Heitzig. Heitzig layup time. Go, didn't get it. Frobe board up and good. And there it is. There it is, and everybody knew it. And a timeout taken by Lincoln. Chloe Frobe is the career leading scorer here at Lincoln Community High School. 2,377 points now. I was wanting to give you the play-by-play for that, but I couldn't get it done. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm just soaking it in, so.
Chloe Frobe with 31, Lincoln up 59-17. She passes Steph Reichley with a rebound bucket from a Becca Heitzig layup miss. Coach got everybody over. A big hug for Chloe Frobe. We go back to basketball.
Yeah, and they're back ready to play. So.
So
it's business as usual for these girls.
59-17, 5:53 to go here in the third. And the ball batted away. Heitzig the other way. Here comes Becca on the run. She's not giving that one up. 5-footer good. Becca Heitzig stop and pop in the lane. Nailed it. That gives her 6, 61-17. And the second unit about to come in. Skeets against Heitzig down the lane. Ball nearly thrown away. Shuey traveled, didn't get the call. Out front, Bus, Skeets. Bus. Went against Heitzig, and a foul, I think, so against Becca. Becca on the reach.
And I think we're going to have the whole second unit coming in here.
There goes Chloe Frobe to the sideline, along with all of the other Lincoln starters. We have a fresh 5 in the ball game. Mason McLeod, Piper Whiteman, McKinley Knapp, Mia Clark, and Gracie Snyder. They go inside to Rose. She bowls her way in. Nice little step move up. No good. Fell down. And, who's going to get called on the push here? It's either Knapp or Whiteman, I think. And a foul on Whiteman. No, it was Knapp. I'm sorry, it was Knapp.
Was it on Knapp?
Yep, it was on McKinley Knapp. That is McKinley's second foul. They go to Leonard. Leonard inside to Rose. Rose going to bowl her way to the hole again. Up and no good. And McKinley Knapp's going to get 3.
I'm just going to go back real quick because I just want to. So many people we want to say thank you to. Tina Lowry. She had a concert to go to tonight. Canceled her train ticket, canceled her concert ticket, just in the hopes that it would get broke tonight, and wanted to be here to see it. Lynn Paul is here to take pictures. Dave Kindred is in the house, so if you guys, want to know, he drove from Morton, a longtime Morton Potter fan. I think he's starting to maybe have a soft spot for our Lincoln Lady Railers, and just all the great people of Lincoln that came out tonight and are expressed. And wish Chloe good luck. So and this team. So, just I want to say a couple appreciations, thanks to the people around here. So, Thank you.
Tina does a great job, but she could see a Slim Whitman tribute band anytime. So. Leonard quickly up the floor. They tried to go to Rose again. Holmes steals it away. Nearly traveled, gets it to Clark. Clark quickly across the timeline. Here comes Mia. Great bounce pass inside Whiteman. Whiteman, ball knocked away on the floor. Leonard recovers. Leonard the other way in a hurry. Stewie in the corner. Skeets, left-handed three, hit the top of the board. Nothing. Embry, the rebound. Layup time, good. Madison Embry with the layup. 61-20.
And you can't forget Diane Johnson, who flew from Texas.
Holmes, corner Clark. Mia thought about launching it. Holmes, Gracie Snyder, around the horn they go. Mesa, Schneider. Schneider drives it into McLeod. McLeod, Whiteman. Piper going to drive it in. What's she going to do? 10-footer up off the board, up, no good, too hard. Rebound, Embry. Embry the other way. Here comes Shuey the other way with the basketball.
Gracie Schneider putting great pressure out there on top.
Good
Got
play
the
by
steal.
Schneider. Nice steal. McLeod and Mesa travel with a basketball. Mason McLeod going to take a seat. CeCe Adams going to come in the basketball game. Leonard to inbound across the court. Gets it into Skeets. Embry, nice low pass to Rose. Layup, got it.
Good position there by Rose to get that on the low side there of Piper Whiteman.
Christiana Rose is a senior. Collision Concepts three-pointer was up and good by Mia Clark. That was a quick one.
That was. She wastes no time. She's
ball knocked away by
defense.
Clark. Shuey. Out front, Bloomington. Now the Lincoln girls' second unit defense starts to pick up as Holmes, I think, is going to get nailed for the reach foul. You know, one thing you'd like as a coach your second unit to do when they come, or the reserves when they come in like this, you don't want them to give up. You want them to maintain, at least maintain the lead.
Correct.
That's all you want them to do is really maintain the lead. If they can extend it, great. Not to mention the fact that they're playing against the starters.
Correct. They're doing a good job. But you're right.
Rose got called for the travel on good defense by Lincoln.
Good defense there by Gracie Schneider again and CeCe Adams to put the pressure on the ball and cause them to speed up and create the turnover.
Shot up and no good by Holmes. Here we come the other way. 2:50 to go here in the third. Shuey out front. Skeet in trouble against the double team. Schneider going to come out and put some pressure on her. Shuey. And a foul going to go against Lily Holmes, it looks like.
I think, was it fourth team foul? Or is it going to be the fifth? Yep, fourth team foul of the quarter. Or no, fifth.
Fifth, I guess it is the fifth, okay.
Yep.
Mesa McLeod to come in the basketball game, and now Bloomington this quarter for the remaining 2:31 will be in this double bonus, if you will. Again, if you didn't hear earlier this year, there is no one-and bonus in high school basketball, at least in Illinois high school basketball any longer. 4 fouls in the quarter, and your fifth one, you're shooting 2 from there on, no matter if it's shooting or on the floor. Second one, got them both. Nice rainbow shots by Lauren Shuey, the sophomore.
That'd be her first 2 points of the night. So she was in foul trouble. That first quarter, she had 3 fouls, I think, I believe.
Hasn't had one since.
Nope.
Schneider, CeCe Adams. CeCe drives in, little fake, back out front, Gracie. Schneider in the corner, Clark. Clark drives it baseline, good kick out, McLeod. Adams, Schneider in the corner quickly. Clark, 3 on the way, up and good. Mia Clark out of the corner. It was not a 3. Apparently she was on the line. It's 66-24. 5 for Mia Clark. Embry tries to go low to Rose. Good defense by Piper Whiteman. And Rose shoved her down, and Piper, she hit the floor with her mouth or got hit by an elbow in the mouth?
Yeah, I think she got hit with an elbow in the mouth.
Foul is on Christiana Rose. That is her second.
She's a pretty tough girl. She's got three brothers, so.
And Piper going to go to the sidelines as Willie Holmes comes back in. Schneider. Clark stop and pop from 12. Up, no good. Rebound battle for Embry, comes out of there with it. Skeets, long three, left-handed three, up, no good. Leonard to rebound, little step back 10-footer. Up, no good. Battle on the rebound. Rose has got it, up, no good. Rebound Clark and Leonard and Rose battle, and off of Mia Clark's leg, I think, and out of bounds to Bloomington. 66-24, minute 30 to go here in the third quarter. Skeet drive baseline up, no good. May have hit the side of the board and was deflected.
Good
Clark quickly ahead to Schneider. Off to the races. Layup. Got it. Gracie Schneider with the deuce. Mia Clark, a great look up the floor to Schneider. And it's 68-24. JV won 71-11.
It was a great outlet there by Mia and great recognition by Gracie Schneider to get out in front in transition. Everybody was kind of hanging back, and she got out in front of everybody and got the wide open layup.
Cece Adams with the foul out front, her first, and Bloomington goes to the line again. Christina Leonard, 5'9", sophomore to the line.
I don't think they knew who to call it on. If they were looking at each other, I
tell you, Bloomington's got some younger talent here on the floor. Christiana Rose is a senior, but when you look, Madison Embry's 6 foot, a sophomore. Shuey is a sophomore. Skeet is a freshman. Christina Leonard's a sophomore. Ariana Buss is a junior.
Yeah, they nice little. And I didn't watch a whole lot of the Bloomington side of the JV. You know, that would be pieces that are going to fill in with these girls next year.
One free throw made, 68-25. Minute 5 to go here in the third quarter. Lincoln across the timeline. Schneider drives in against the Bloomington defense and throws the ball away against the trap, and out of bounds. It'll be Bloomington basketball.
So if all stays well, like we'll be running clock in the fourth quarter.
Barring a minor miracle or a sudden earthquake, we will have a running clock here.
I've told Jay not to manifest these things. Another foul.
Cece going to get called for a foul. That'll be her second. Bloomington will go to the line again. Buss in her shiny shoes.
Shiny hot pink.
Makes the first free throw up and good. It's the shoes.
Quite a few girls with hot pink shoes this year.
I know. Second one up and good.
Both.
$68-27. CC. Watch her get called for a charging foul. In the corner, Clark up and long three. No good. Bounces high. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go Bloomington basketball. $26.3. Quiet in the gym, so quiet you can hear the coaches across the way. Rose, free throw line, going to go down the lane, throws it up, good. Christiana Rose gets into double figures. She's got 11, and the lead 68-29. Clark, long three at the gun, got it! Oh, collision concepts three, counted by Mia Clark, 71-29. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have the fourth quarter. You're listening to Lady Raider Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not safe. Please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
Back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, where it is 71-29. Mia Clark picked up a basketball on the right wing, nailed about a 23-footer at the gun. Give her 8, and she's getting very close to her average right now, 9.3 off the bench. Bloomington goes inside to Rose. A nice pass to Skeet. Skeet layup time. Up and good. Nice offense by Bloomington here late in the basketball game. We will have a running clock because the lead is 40 points for the Lincoln Lady Railers. Give Skeet 5. Schneider, Adams. Adams around the Clark screen. Adams against Rose. And Rose going to get called for the foul. And that will be her third.
I think that's Bloomington's only second or third foul for the half. So, or even for 3 quarters almost.
McKinley Knapp back in the basketball game for Lily Holmes. McKinley's got 3 herself. Lincoln inbound the basketball. They kick out Clark. Clark step back 3. No good. Air ball. Rebound. Was that CC Adams?
That was.
CC got in among the trees, skied and grabbed the basketball and got fouled going back up for the shot.
We were all yelling dunk. Jay was up on his feet. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
If she'd have just climbed up Rose's back, I think she could have slammed it. They probably would have got her for a foul. The foul on Buss, that is her third. CC Adams looking to put her name in the scorebook, and the free throw, no good, way off. Lauren Shuey going to take a seat. I take that back. Skeet is going to take a seat. Lauren Shuey back in the basketball game. Up and good by CC. So give 1 point for CC Adams. 72-31, the Lincoln lead. Shuey, Leonard from the Bloomington bench, out front Buss. Shuey. Leonard. And ball thrown through the hands of Buss and out of bounds. Lincoln basketball, 72-31, 5:47 to go. Clock keeps ticking.
And if you didn't get a chance to come out here tonight to watch these Lady Railers, they're back in action
Tomorrow night. You don't get a break. Tomorrow night, you got to be right back here.
Yep, that's right.
We're going to work you to death. McLeod, 3 out of the corner. No! Mason McLeod with a long 3. Missed it. 72-31. We'll be back in action here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock start, and it'll be against the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin as they come into Roy S. I don't think that one will be this type of basketball game. I could be wrong, but you never know. Rose up and no good.
I thought Mia Clark did pretty good there on defense. She was straight up, but I think maybe got her a little bit with the body, but did a nice job staying straight up.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, if you're going to, that's all you can do is if you're going to let them catch the ball in the post like that. But ideally, you want to get around in front of them and keep them. You want to keep them from catching the ball in the post. That's part of the goal.
Very true, Jay. Very true.
I know a little something about the game.
Yeah, sometimes. You know what? I guess they got Jay that knows it all. They just put me here for, I don't know what.
No, I don't know everything.
Relief? I don't know.
No. You see a lot of things I don't.
All right. First shot was.
And we don't have a good pair of eyes between us.
We don't. And before, we had loud noises.
Rose nails the second free throw. Give her 12. Coach has yet to start wearing her Harry Carey glasses. Ball knocked away by Embry.
I refuse.
Ball knocked away by Embry. 4 minutes ago in the ball game. 72-32, Lincoln lead.
Starting to get a little chippy out there. So
Bloomington not giving up by anything.
Oh, Lily Holmes for
Holmes
3.
the long 3. Good! A collision concept 3. Lily Holmes off the right wing. About a foot beyond the arc. Nailed it. Give Lily 3, and it's 75-32. Lady Railers right at their points per game average on the scoreboard, both offensively and defensively. Ball thrown away by Bloomington. Leonard lost it out of bounds. And poor Michael Donnelly doesn't have much of a bench to go to put in. I think he's only got a couple of reserves sitting over there that are dressed.
Yeah. He had a nice little JV team, so I'm maybe just saving them.
Adams quickly up the floor. Ball dribbled, I think, off of her leg and out of bounds. Might have been knocked off of her leg by Embry. In any event, it goes back to Bloomington. 3:08 to go. 3:07, 3:06. Boys will be in action Saturday against SHG down at the Prairie Capital Convention Center. It's part of the CSH Showcase. If you're of a mind, head on down there and get to watch the boys on the big floor. Shot missed by Rose. McLeod the rebound to CC Adams. CC, Schneider in the corner. McLeod, three on the way. No. Knapp battles for the rebound with Rose.
And the student section was on their feet. They were wanting that one.
Rose gets it in. She's going to bowl in the lane again. 5-foot turnaround up, no good. Embry the rebound up and good. Madison Embry with a nice rebound bucket, 75-34. Schneider stop and pop at the free throw line. Good!
Good by Gracie Schneider.
Gracie Schneider said, hey, if you're not going to guard me, I'll shoot it. She nails it, 77-34. Right now, Brad's going, I was never allowed to do that.
Or he's saying, I taught her that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I taught her that.
Bloomington finally going to their benches. Madison Embry makes the bucket. Into the game, number 23, Mernaya Sterling, a 5'10 freshman. And Alia Grayson, a 6-foot sophomore, so they've got size coming in off the bench. Schneider was thinking about it, but Rose came out to guard her, and she said, nope, I'm not going against her. In the corner, CC, stop and pop, 10-footer baseline, good!
Nice little stop and pop there by CC Adams.
CC got around one tree, and another one came at her, and she said, nope, I'm going up right now. Nailed it, 79-36, the Lincoln lead. 1:06 to go. They go inside to Rose. Rose, 5-footer, threw it over the bucket. Schneider the rebound, and Gracie quickly up the floor.
We got 55 seconds left here in this fourth quarter, in this ball game.
Gracie to Holmes and Lily.
Nobody guarding her, but
thought she was going to load it up, and I think maybe Coach Rohrer said, nope. Schneider in the corner. They go inside to Knapp. McKinley, three people around her, nearly threw the ball away, and I think she did. Yep. Poor McKinley.
All right, we got 28 seconds left here in this ball game. I do think there's going to be a little thing after the game here. So our post-game show may come a little later.
Rose with a nice move down the lane. Rebound, Knapp hauls it out of there. Knapp to McLeod, 13 seconds to go. Holmes across the timeline, and Lincoln looks like they're going to run this one out. Yep. Holmes out front being fouled by Leonard, no call. Ball nearly knocked out of bounds.
She's up.
And Bloomington not giving up here at the very end. Rose rips it away as the clock runs out. The final score, Lincoln 79, Bloomington 36. That'll move the Lady Railers to 6-0 on the season. Bloomington will drop to 3-3. The Lady Railers will face off tomorrow night against the Cyclones of Sacred Heart Griffin in a Central State 8 contest right here in Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. So again, the final score, Lincoln 79, Bloomington 36 on a night Chloe Frobe breaks the all-time scoring record here at Lincoln Community High School.
I think they've got, I'm not quite sure what.
Right now the girls gathered around the scorers table. We're going to keep it right here for just a second, and it looks like maybe they're going to have some type of recognition for Chloe Frobe, so we're going to keep it right here. We will turn up Coach's mic to see if we can pick up Dave Renfro over the PA. And there's the recognition for Chloe Frobe, and Diana Johnson Hightower, one of the first out there to take a picture. Tina Lowry out there with her camera.
I think most important to her is that it's with all her friends, all her teammates, getting get to experience all of this together.
And the whole team gathers around her. That is nice to see. Chloe Frobe, again, breaks Steph Reichley's all-time scoring record here. Steph Reichley had the record 2,376. It now belongs to Chloe Frobe, who we hope will continue to add to that all year.
I'm just going to trust my good friends Lynn Paulus and Tina Lowry and Diane Johnson. She's down there too. So like I said, some wonderful people here that have been supportive all these years.
Coach, if you want to go on down, go on down.
I think I might just get a picture. I'll be right back.
Go on down. We're going to let Coach go. We're going to send it back to the WLCN studios for a 2-minute timeout. We're going to let Coach go down there and grab a picture. You're listening to Lincoln Lady Raider Basketball, the Grau Incorporated postgame show here on WLCN FM 96.3.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Anderson Gymnasium. If you're wondering where my broadcast partner is at, let's see if Connor can get a shot of her down on the floor. She's down there getting a picture of her daughter and her parents with the banner that was presented to Chloe Frobe. Again, Chloe Frobe got the points she needed to break Steph Reichley's all-time scoring record here at Lincoln Community High School. Chloe with 2,377. Steph Reichley 2,376. And the Colorado State-bound senior, now the all-time leading scorer in basketball here at Lincoln Community High School. On a night where the Lady Railers won 79-36 over Big 12. And school rival, Bloomington was always a school rival for Lincoln Community High School. Took care of Bloomington tonight 79-36. Almost identical score to last year's game at Bloomington High School, where Lincoln won 76-37. Different coach for Bloomington this year in the form of Michael Donnelly, and a different Bloomington team, a much younger Bloomington basketball team than we saw last year. But they've got something to build on here with a younger basketball team. Dave Renfro coming on up here, escaping now his PA duties while Coach gets some more pictures down there with her daughter. And we let the color person go down there so she could be a mom. Quite a night here with the recognition of Chloe getting the all-time scoring record. You weren't sure that it was going to come. You thought there was a possibility, and then when she had put up 26 there in the first half, it looked pretty certain that she would get it sometime in the third quarter.
And right there before halftime, she had those 3 or 4 steals in a row, and went down and made the layups, and it looked a little more promising right then.
Yeah, early on it didn't look as promising. She had kind of a slow start and then got some steals, got a couple of passes. Had a few three-pointers tonight, but some three-pointers didn't look very good tonight. Most of her game was from inside the arc tonight. But the all-time leading scorer, and I don't know, you never know about these kids if that weighs on their mind somewhat, if they press a little bit, saying, hey, I know I'm close. People are expecting me to get it. We've got people here wanting me to get it tonight. You know, grandparents are here tonight. So now maybe some of that pressure is off of having to set that record, and we can go back to just playing basketball.
Right, that's a good point. And I know they were hoping, because I asked, I said, well, if it's close, will she, won't she, whatever. And I was told that they're probably going to do whatever they can to get her that tonight, with the first conference game being tomorrow night, and get this done and out of the way so we can keep moving on with the conference and regular season.
And that's a good point, Dave. I would not expect tomorrow night SHG to be down 79-36 at the end of that basketball game.
Right.
That's a good SHG Cyclone team. And they're going to want to give Lincoln a welcome back to the Central State 8 that MacArthur was not able to on Tuesday night. Taylor Rohrer heads up here, and we're going to get Coach here on the postgame show. Hey, we got Coach coming up here. We got the PA guy up here. Everybody but my broadcast partner is up here. Should have brought Coach Al up, too. Why not?
Bring him on up here. Let him do the talking today.
No. You have to do the talking today. You're the victorious coach. How you doing? You cannot hear me. Okay, let me see. How about now?
Better.
Okay, good. All right. So, hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Got to say that the spark that wasn't there Tuesday night sure seemed to be here tonight. Did you think there was a difference?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Our defense was exactly what we practiced yesterday. We made a couple adjustments, and I thought that the girls really did a nice job of incorporating that into today's game. They look to have more energy. We talk about, our defense being a team defense, and I thought everybody did their role, and it turned out really nicely.
Doing my pre-broadcast prep, I noticed that Bloomington was 3-2, new coach, but had beaten Metamora, and I thought this game might not be what it was last year, but it was close to what it was last year as far as the point separation. That's a pretty good basketball team, and you pretty much dismantled their backcourt in the first half.
Right. I mean, I think that's a good team, too. Their post players she's a nice post.
Yeah.
I thought our girls just handled them well. We did everything we prepared for today. So that was something that, I think that we talked about in the locker room after Tuesday, was coming in really focused and ready to work. And it's something we really haven't, I don't feel, done the best at yet until yesterday at practice. So we had a nice practice yesterday, and then we came out and played nice, so that was good.
You'll probably never hear Abraham Lincoln quoted in another postgame show, but I'm a little bit different. So Lincoln once said of U.S. Grant, his general, about Grant's drinking, he said, find out what brand he drinks and send a case of it to my other generals. I don't know what Ann gave to Taryn Stolzenberg to eat or drink previous to this game, but you might want to find out what it was and give it to everybody else. Not that anybody else played bad, but she was all over the place tonight. If she didn't get a steal, she had a hand in something.
Absolutely. I mean, Taryn's a great defender. She actually won our defensive award last year. That's something that I expect of her. I think she does a nice job of getting us going on defense, and we decided to really let them loose. And, we told them, we're pressuring every chance you get. So they did a good job.
She was like a shark in the water. And then Chloe got some steals there in the first and second quarter, was kicking up points. And so Chloe, I got to ask you this question. You never know. I mean, we're talking about high school girls. Was she under a little bit of pressure, to get the record with people here tonight? To get the record, was there any of that thought going through her mind that maybe, I got to get it done tonight?
I think that Chloe is such a team player that Chloe's goal tonight was to win. And if the record came with it, awesome. And if not, she would get it tomorrow. Or she'd get it against Metamora next week. I just think that's the type of kid she is. You know, she's a team player. She doesn't care if she's the one that's scoring the points, even if there's a record on the line. She wants to win the game. And I think even, you know, alongside of that, she wants her teammates to be successful. And that is one of the reasons she's as good as she is. It's because she's so unselfish.
Does it matter, though, to, and I don't know, does it matter to her? Does it matter to you? Does it matter to the rest of the team? That's behind you now. That's done. That's behind you now. Now you can go back to just playing, hey, we're just playing basketball. There's no, you know, the only record we want is another W in the column, and that's tomorrow night against the Cyclones of SHG.
Absolutely. I mean, that was the discussion in the locker room. Get refocused. You know, we have a big one tomorrow. SHG is going to be a good team. We got to come ready to play. You know, the conference is at stake tomorrow, so we need to be ready. I would say that Chloe's going to give us her best game every time she steps on the floor, no matter what's at stake. So she always wants that win.
Now tomorrow, go ahead. Go ahead, Dave.
And I was just going to follow up on something else you said a while ago, Coach, about being the team player that she is. And that shows where Becca had the steal and was going down for the layup, but she still hustled down, got the rebound, and those were the magic 2 points.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, she's a hustler. She's a team player. She does it all. She's incredible.
Your second unit came out, did another good job there in the third and fourth quarter tonight against the Bloomington starters, against some bigger physical girls, but I thought they played very well out there, and it played pretty well defensively and got their offense to the point where they got some good looks and some good shots.
Absolutely. I thought that when the bench came, I'm sorry. Well, when the bench came in, they did a really nice job. Kind of got after them a little bit at the half because they threw the ball away about 3 times, in the second quarter, and they're better than that. So we got after them a little bit at the halftime, and I thought that they came out, a little frazzled at first in the second half, but they're young. You're going to get that once they settled in. They did a really nice job. Now, 32 is a great player, and I think that's something that we struggle with across the board, not just JV, but JV and varsity is guarding bigs. And we don't see it a ton, and when we do, it does hurt us.
So talk a little bit about that, because I noticed that in the second quarter, you made a substitution, and you had a teaching moment over on the bench. You sat down next to the player, and were discussing with them what they needed to do, because Bloomington, when they were in a basketball game, when you subbed there in the second quarter, Bloomington ramped its pressure up. And they were kind of like sharks in the water. And coming off the bench, whether you're a sophomore or senior, you've got to be prepared to deal with that.
Right.
So what kind of a teaching moment what do you do? What do you tell that player at that point in time? Give him some instructions, or just give him some confidence, say you can do this? What kind of teaching moment do you have at that point in time?
Well, I think a little bit of both. You have to, try to boost their spirits. Like, they know they just turned the ball over a couple of times, so they're down. They're already beating themselves up, so you have to toe that line like, hey, you should be doing this. You should be getting rid of the ball faster. Why are you waiting for them to come pressure you? But on the other side of that, I say you go against an all-stater every single day in practice, and you do a great job against her. So why the hesitation today? You are capable of doing this. Next time you go in, I expect you to do it because I know you can. And then at the half, the other thing we talk about is her teammates. Here you're leaving a point guard up there with pressure, and nobody's coming up to help. So yeah, the point guard turns the ball, but with no help, of course she is. So you got to move your offense up when they're coming to pressure. Post that splash middle. You need your wings moving up. And so there's just adjustments you make at the half where everybody's involved then, and they understand the adjustments that need to be made and their part in those turnovers. Maybe in the record, in the books, it says, oh, so-and-so has this turnover. But as a coach, you see the whole picture. Like, yeah, you mark the turnover for that player, but it's also the whole team because they're not doing their part.
No, but apparently, and I'm going to say this, apparently the message did get through because the guards did face the same pressure at points during the third and fourth quarter, but didn't turn the ball over like they did during the second quarter. So apparently the message did get through, and obviously hopefully that's something that they'll remember on down the line, because they're going to see this type of pressure at some point again.
Right. No, they did a great job. And, they need to be in games with pressure. They need to play against other varsities. They need to get ready because next year they're going to be on the floor. So they need to be ready.
And I think at times, too, it can be a confidence thing where turn it over a couple of times, and you, like you said,
Right.
you're starting to beat yourself up.
Right.
But then, like you said, look who you go against every day in practice.
Right.
The best team in the state.
Right.
Technically.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
you hold your own in practice. That says a lot when they come in and face other varsity teams that they're used to facing usually a team that's better than what's on the floor every day in practice.
And there may also be a difference, too, because these same kids are starting the JV games. There's a different mindset when you go out as a starter as opposed to somebody that's coming in as a sub in the varsity game. There's a different mindset. There's a different type of mental preparation for that. Because when you come in as a sub in a varsity game, you got to be, basically you need to be ready to go the minute they throw you on the floor.
Absolutely. That's your chance. You got to be ready to go in a varsity game, no matter what.
All right, so tomorrow, SHG, what do you know about them?
So we're going to get mentally prepared and probably teach some inbound plays tonight, or not tonight, tomorrow before the game, and go from there.
It's probably, and Coach and I talked about this before she went down there, they may be wanting to give you a little bit different welcome than Decatur MacArthur did in Central State 8. I suspect that they're going to be wanting, this is kind of one of those where they mark it on the schedule, hey, let's get Lincoln at their place.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I sat next to Coach at the coaches' soiree, I guess, and, he's a good coach. He wants to beat us. So we're going to have ourselves a ball game tomorrow. Should be a good game.
All right, we're going to let you go, let you get some rest, and let you get prepped for tomorrow night's game. We'll be right back here broadcasting it, and hopefully we get out of here with a W and keep the Railer Express rolling.
Hope so.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks for coming up. That'll be it for Coach Taylor Rohrer here on the postgame show, the Ground Incorporated postgame show. Well, I don't have scoring because I didn't keep it. I know Chloe Froby had 31. That's about all that I know.
Yeah, and they turned the scoreboard off.
Yeah, they turned the scoreboard off on us.
And I say who scored, but I don't keep track either.
Yeah. Coach is the only one keeping it. She keeps it on her iPhone, and she's got it down there.
Oh.
No, Coach Froby, sorry. That's all we know. We won. That's all we care.
Right.
So Tina Lowry getting some more photos down here as Chloe gets a hug from Coach Al, who turned the scoreboard off. Apparently the scoreboard eats up a lot of electricity around here. They turn it off awful quick sometimes. So, got anything you want to add? You watched it from a different perspective. You may have seen more than I did up here.
It was a good game. Like she said, the defense played a lot better tonight. They're one of the quicker teams. When you look at Chloe and Becca and Taryn, that when you're coming up the floor, you'd better take care of it, or we're going to get a layup.
They did a good job, and I didn't bring this up with Coach. They did a good job early on of the guards pressuring their guards and not letting the ball get, even sometimes past half court, but not letting the ball get in the post. But once the ball got in the post to that Rose girl, she pretty much caught it in the post and then was able to turn around and bull her way to the basket or put up a shot. And sometimes the bigs or the backs are going to have to realize you can't just let them catch the ball in front of you. You're going to have to try and step around and offer at least a little way of not letting that ball get caught easily in the post.
Right. And a couple of times, too, when they tried to throw that lob in, there were a couple of times when the wing guards would step back, and a couple of times, too, when just the point guard not point, but the point on top of the defense just put their hands up and just blocked it. So you got to stop the pass from getting in there when you're outsized.
Girls did a good job tonight of turning defense into offense. That's what carried the game here tonight. Again, a Lincoln wins 79-36. For Coach Carrie Froby, my broadcast partner. For Dave Renfro, thanks, Dave, for coming up and joining us here on the postgame show. Taylor Rohrer, the coach, winning coach tonight. Chloe Froby, the all-time leading scorer now at Lincoln Community High School. For Connor Shaw, our video guy. For Lloyd Kirby, our marketing manager. Jim Ash, station manager. Joe Lee, who's back manning the board. Claudette did a wonderful job, and Joe Lee always does a wonderful job back at the station. This is Jay Harden. You've been listening to Lady Raider Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM. Again, Lincoln wins at 79-36. Our next broadcast tomorrow night, 7 p.m. from right here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, a CS8 contest against the Cyclones from Sacred Heart Griffin. Good night, and thanks for listening.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. WLCN's coverage of Lady Railer basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln, call 217-732-6211, or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-737-7581. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. James Siddons, a proud supporter and fan of Lincoln Lady Railer basketball. Lincoln Heating and Cooling. Carrier, turn to the experts. With 24-hour emergency service available, call 217-735-5835. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Renew Consignment and Thrift Shop, where you'll find something new and different every time you visit, featuring home furnishings, clothing, collectibles, and so much more. Find them on TikTok and Facebook, or stop by 201 South Sangamon Street in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Lady Railer basketball. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.